Okay, I'd like to call this special meeting of the Urbana City Council to order. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Ammons?
Here.
Mr. Brown?
Here.
Mr. Jacobson? Mr. Madigan?
Here.
Ms. Marlin?
Here.
Mr. Roberts?
Here.
Mr. Smythe?
Here.
Mayor Pressing.
Here. We have one item, which is a closed session for collective bargaining and pending litigation. Is there a motion?
I can do that.
Point of order.
Go
I
ahead.
think before we need to include 5 minutes, or we need to include public input in here. It could be after. It could be after item 2 here, after the closed session. But every meeting has to have that on the agenda.
All right. Is there any public input? You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, come on up.
Thank you. It's Carletta Donaldson, 406 Brookins Drive. Just one question, well, two questions. Does the city attorney sit in on any litigation, I guess the pending litigations, or gets briefed or updated, or I don't know what?
Yes,
All of the above?
yes.
Okay. And then the last thing is, do we know how long closed session might be? Hour?
Well, we have a
Lot to
meeting coming
cover.
up at 7. Actually, we have
Two, the
3
township.
meetings coming up at
Okay.
7. We have a public hearing, we have the township, and then we have the city council.
Okay, and then we
So
won't know.
we will try to get done by 7, but we don't really know. It
Right.
depends on how many questions people have.
Okay, and then we don't know, I mean, we won't know, the public won't know what goes on in closed session unless you act on something?
We
Is that
don't act
correct?
on anything in a
In
closed session.
Okay, very good. All right.
Unless there's an ordinance or something that is part of the packet,
Gotcha.
there's
All
nothing
righty.
to act.
Thank you.
I don't think there's anyone else, so we'll close public participation. Now, is there a motion on the closed session? Mr.
Move to
Smythe.
go into closed session for the purposes of collective bargaining and pending litigation pursuant to 5 Illinois Consolidated Statutes, 120/2, C2 and 11.
I'll second.
Okay, seconded by Dennis Roberts. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Ammons? Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Ms. Marlin?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Smythe? Mayor Pressing.
Yes. Okay, we'll go. Okay, we're going back into open session. Sorry for the delay. We're in a closed session. Is there a motion to go back into open session?
I'll second.
Motion by Smythe, seconded by Roberts. Does that require a roll call, Madam Clerk? Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Ammons? Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Jacobson? Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Ms. Marlin?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts? Mr. Smythe?
Yes.
Mayor Pressing.
Yes. There being no further business, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.